Welcome back to our channel where we dive into the world of business failures and how companies turn their setbacks into huge comebacks. You already know I'm obsessed with the underdog, the comeback story, the people who got knocked down and found a way to not just get back up, but to dominate. Listen, business is a roller coaster, right? You're up, you're down, you're killing it one minute, and the next you're getting crushed. But here's the thing, it's not about avoiding failure, it's about how you respond to it. Today we're exploring 7 strategies that companies have used to get out of trouble and come back stronger than ever. We're talking about real-world examples, actionable advice, and the kind of no BS insights that separate the winners from the wannabes. So buckle up because this is going to be good. Chapter 1. Laser focus. Let's talk about Apple. Remember the 90s? Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Apple was on the verge of bankruptcy, losing market share like crazy. They were spread too thin, trying to do too much. But then Steve Jobs came back, and he made a bold move. He simplified. He cut product lines, focused on a few core products, and poured everything they had into making those products absolutely incredible. They didn't just make another computer, they created an experience. The iMac, the iPod, the iPhone, these products weren't just good, they were game changers, and it all started with focus. Apple went from near death to becoming one of the most valuable companies in the world. That's the power of focus, my friends. Chapter 2. Innovation engine. Next up, Honda. You know them for their cars, but did you know they actually started out making motorized bicycles? They were killing it in Japan, but when they tried to break into the US market, they hit a wall. Their bikes were too small, too slow, and Americans just weren't feeling it. But Honda didn't give up. They went back to the drawing board, listened to their customers, and came back with a game changer, the Super Cub. It was affordable, reliable, and it tapped into the American spirit of freedom and individuality. Honda didn't just adapt, they innovated their way to success. Chapter 3. A lucky break. Now let's talk about FedEx. You know, the guys who deliver packages faster than you can say overnight shipping. But it wasn't always smooth sailing. Back in the day, they were struggling to make ends meet. They were literally down to their last $5,000. Desperate times, right? Well, the founder, Frederick Smith, took that $5,000 and did something crazy. He flew to Vegas and played blackjack. I'm not kidding. And you know what? He won big. Turned that $5,000 into enough to keep the company afloat. Now, I'm not saying you should gamble your company's future in Vegas, but this story shows that sometimes a little bit of luck can make all the difference. Chapter 4. The power of diversification. Alright, diversification. This one's all about not putting all your eggs in one basket. Look at a company like Amazon. They started as an online bookstore, right? But then they realized, hey, we've got this awesome infrastructure. Why not sell everything online? And boom, they diversified. Now they're in cloud computing, grocery delivery, entertainment, you name it. Diversification helps businesses weather storms. If one market takes a hit, they've got other revenue streams to keep them afloat. It's like having a safety net for your business. Chapter 5. The customer is king. Building a loyal following. Let's talk about the customer. They're the lifeblood of any business, right? You've got to keep them happy. Look at companies like Zappos. They built their entire reputation on exceptional customer service. They empower their employees to go above and beyond to make sure every customer feels valued. Listen to your customers. Respond to their feedback. Give them what they want. When you put the customer first, everything else falls into place. Chapter 6. Strategic partnerships. 2 heads are better than 1, right? When companies team up, they can achieve amazing things. Think about Spotify and Uber. They partnered up to create a seamless experience where you can request a ride and control your music all from one app. That's a win-win for both companies. Look for companies that complement your strengths and fill in your gaps. Partnerships can give you access to new markets, technologies, and resources. Chapter 7. Trimming the fat. Finally, let's talk about cost cutting. Sometimes you've got to tighten the belt to get back on track. It's not about being cheap, it's about being smart with your resources. Look at companies like Lego. They were struggling a few years ago, so they streamlined their operations, reduced waste, and focused on their core products. They didn't just cut costs, they made their entire operation more efficient. And guess what? They bounced back stronger than ever. And there you have it, 7 strategies that companies have used to turn their failures into success stories. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the journey. It's about how you adapt, innovate, and come back stronger than ever. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insights into the world of business. We're dropping knowledge bombs every week to help you crush it in your own endeavors. Let us know in the comments which strategy you found most interesting, or if you know of any other great comeback stories. And remember, the world is yours for the taking. Go get it.